So you're charged with false report to a peace officer or to a police officer. You're facing up to a year in jail, up to 6 months in jail, and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause.
On January 17th, 2025, officers were assigned to an auto theft case. The initial police report was taken by a deputy who spoke with the defendant, who stated that he rented a 2023 Toyota Camry from Toro. The defendant stated that he was going out with his friends when he parked the car at a Walmart in Humble on January 16th. When he returned on the 17th, the vehicle was missing. The officer made contact with the witness, who stated that on January 15th, she observed a post on Craigslist for the vehicle. The witness met with the seller on January 16th at a Walmart, which is in Fort Bend County, and the witness purchased the vehicle for $16,000 in cash and collected a title and bill of sale. The witness attempted to title the vehicle when she learned that the vehicle's title was fictitious and that the vehicle was stolen. Another witness stated that she rented the vehicle from the defendant on January 13th and it was to be returned on January 17th. That witness stated that the vehicle was equipped with a GPS and tracking device. The officer observed the defendant's car was never near the Humble area on January 16th, but it said it was in Southwest Houston, near the Richmond and Rosenberg area. The officer contacted the defendant again and asked where he parked his car so that he could look at the surveillance footage at the Walmart location. The defendant struggled to answer the question and stated that he parked in the back left of the parking lot. The officer then attempted to contact the defendant again to come in and provide a statement, but the defendant did not answer or return any of the officer's phone calls.
So you said he reported the car stolen?
Yes, Your Honor.
On
January, find the date.
On the 16th, right? I think you said?
He said that the vehicle was stolen on the 17th.
17th. So did he try to negotiate a sale as well?
Let's see who the seller is.
So let me ask you this. She
Yes, Your Honor.
purchased the car for how much? And did she
$6,000.
give that amount of money to?
Yes, in cash, Judge.
Did she get the money back?
I haven't been able to speak with her yet.
Obviously, it hasn't been paid back. As if he had even paid a cent, he would be yelling that out right about now. That's why he should pay more.
Because it's out of Fort Bend, so it's
Okay, so that transaction happened in a different county?
Fort Bend, yes.
Okay, so that's wouldn't concern us here.
Yes.
Right, okay. All right, Mr. Burris, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand? If I find that you do, then I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. I will do everything in my power to protect this county at all costs. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons as well. Can you run his license to see if he has a valid Texas driver license, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It is eligible, Your Honor.
I'd like you guys to please, if you don't mind, do a rip.
Yes,
See
Your
if there's any restitution that's available in this case. Okay, I want to make sure that every party is made whole.
Indeed, when it comes to having your stuff stolen or broken and it's by someone else, then justice should be paid. Take away a privilege or two and have it always in the background, playing on repeat inside the bad guy's head. Pay the bill. Justice with the bad guys should be a real bitch. And with most bad guys, it definitely should.
In this one way or the other. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will protect my county at all costs, Mr. Burris. If I find that you pick up a new case, if I find that you're a danger to my county, I will protect it at all costs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Courthouse case, People versus Stephen Hentel.
Dr. Lonnie, people.
Your Honor, I did file referrals to mental health court and a request for an adjournment.
Yes. 5th or the 12th?
The 12th, please.
Okay. I don't even know why I asked. Probable cause conference, December 12th, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Your Honor, may I address bond, please?
Yes, and I will happily hear it.
And you're smiling.
No, not really. But go ahead.
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with my client. They are greatly concerned with the main concern is getting some mental health treatment. My client was receiving treatment from a therapist while they were out. They'd like to be able to go back and be able to continue that treatment. They are very eager and anxious to work with the mental health court and to start getting some additional therapies and treatment. At this time, they reside at the Delana Center. Should the court allow release? The current bond is $25,000. There's no 10%. I believe it's a cash bond. They've been in custody since September 1st. I did run the guidelines. I see those at 0 to 6. And the only conviction that I see on their record is a misdemeanor conviction for operating while intoxicated.
Response.
Your Honor, this time the people would be opposed to any change in bond. I have no information to corroborate that the defendant was receiving mental health treatment before the arrest. However, behind this case, I believe that defense counsel would agree with that assessment that this is a person that needs stability, needs resources, needs guidelines, and I'm very concerned about this person going and living at the Delana shelter without having sort of more set up for them. The incident that led to these charges involved this person running from multiple officers, destroying a windshield, and continuing to fight with the officers. I'm very worried if this person gets out.
There was no fighting whatsoever.
Whoa. We don't do that.
Oh, shoot.
Look at me. You understand what I just said?
Mhm.
Yes. Was that a yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ms. Landy.
There is a defendant that has to be paid in order to be taken into custody and gave the officers a middle finger. Person made contact with him. I'm not saying these things to berate the defendant's characters. I'm asking the court to continue the bond. Certainly, mental health court evaluates this person and is able to come up with a plan. That's something I'm considering my step in order. But at this time, I don't feel that there are enough guardrails to keep the defendant law-abiding or the community safe.
And certainly, based upon what I see, I'm worried about impulse control also. Motion for bond reduction denied. Bond will continue.
So just so you know, you're not here alone. Your lawyer is here with you on Zoom. Ma'am, you were placed on probation in this court in 2022. We've had many issues. Our first motion to adjudicate was filed, it appears, in November of 23. You were placed back on probation. It looks like a new motion has been filed in February for a variety of things. A warrant had been issued, and I guess now you're here with us. I just don't know how to go forward.
That's why.
Stop. Don't need you to.
Just listen, please.
Just understand that, now it's not time to fight the case. The only thing that we're dealing with now is the motion to revoke, the underlying issues. And what I see is that you're still testing illegal drugs. I don't know how to go forward, but I don't want to set you up to failure, to set you up to fail as well. So what we do is we have something that's called a TRAS, where I have you evaluated by clinicians to see what is the best way to go forward, because I just don't know. The last thing I want to do is just start pleading people guilty here, left and right, and just end up with, conviction after, no. So the idea is that you leave better than you came. It still hasn't happened. So we need to find out how that's going to happen. So I'd like to please set up our TRAS. Your bond is set now at $10,004. So I have to take you into custody because of the warrant. So I will try to get it done as quick as possible. We could probably have a TRAS done. Do you think? And we'll try to have it done by the end of the week. They will give us guidance on how to move forward, because I just don't know at this point. The only thing I'm going to tell you is please be honest, because if I get it and it says that there's no issues and it's rainbows and gumdrops, and I know it's not true, and we're going to do it right over again. Okay. Okay. So she goes with you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bernie.
And Your Honor,
Yeah.
if possible, can we try to get the TRAS done by Thursday so she could be in court Friday? Because I'm out.
I will. I'm going to try. So the problem is, though, is that what takes a lot of the time, Brock, is the processing. Because we're taking her in now, it's nearly 11 o'clock. They'll probably still be processing her early into tomorrow. If she's still in processing, they can't get it done. Maybe in the afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, they can get it done. I would say probably the latest, today's what, Tuesday? Maybe the latest is Thursday to try to get it done. And then we can try to get the results by Friday.
Okay.
And that's
Put it on the
if
docket
everything
for Friday?
goes. Yeah,
Can
hopefully.
we put it on the docket for this Friday, Your Honor? Like I said, I'm out all next week. I don't want her to.
So because she's in processing, because she'll be processing now, she will auto-populate on tomorrow's docket.
Okay.
And we can put her on for the Friday. So I
Sounds
can't
great.
really put her on for Friday yet because she'll auto-populate for tomorrow. But tomorrow, then I will put her on for Friday.
No problem. And can you consider reducing the bond somewhat, Your Honor?
No, no. This is our third case within the last two years. You know, we've had multiple MAJs. I mean, you know, she's doing what she wants to do, and that's it.
I understand, Your Honor.
Thanks, Brock.
No problem. I will see you Friday.
Okay.
I do hope you liked that selection of cases here on Off the Record. If you did, then please leave us a like, and even better, if you are new, please subscribe, and I'll do my best to keep whoever you're watching my channel with entertained, so at least it will take their mind off being hungry. Welcome to my channel.